So we learn about plane angle in radian, a unit radian. So what was a radian? So we saw that radius is r and this arc is ds. This arc is ds. So what is angle? Angle is equal to this arc ds upon radius. This angle will come in radian. This angle will come in radian. This is for a circle. Now let us see what is a solid angle. Now we know circle is a 2D structure. But what are 3D structures? 3D structure are sphere, cube, cuboid. These kind of structures are 3D structures. A sphere is a 3D structure. A circle is a 2D structure. A sphere is a 3D structure. So what is different? This is only in plane, but a sphere is a 3D structure. So now let us see something else. So we have center here, we have center here. Now in circle, suppose this is the radius and this is the arc. This is the arc, this is the radius r. So what we did in the circle? We put radius equal to 1. So what is the circumference of a circle? That is simply 2 pi r. So when we put this r is equal to 1, so we get 2 pi. So this is total angle in radian. Total angle in radian. Now let us see what is the case of this sphere. So sphere is in 3D. So let us make this kind of structure, a cone type of structure. So this is a cone because it is a 3D structure. This cone is also making some angle. So here you can see this is not a cone, this is some other structure which is making some angle on the sphere, So this is the angle. But how can we measure this angle? How can we measure this angle? So there is a way. So similarly, as we measured this, so what we have to do? So the method used here was, so angle, let us write angle d theta is equal to arc, this arc ds upon radius. How do we get this method? We get this method, let us say total angle theta, total is equal to circumference divided by radius, or simply we have divided by radius. So total angle was 2 pi. Similar thing we used with smaller angle. So this is smaller arc divided by radius. So this is total arc. Total arc is equal to circumference. For a circle, total arc is equal to circumference. Now similar things we will see in case of a sphere. So let us see what happens in case of a sphere. In case of a sphere, instead of circumference we have surface area. Surface area of a sphere is equal to 4 pi r square. So this is surface area. Now let us put r equal to 1, same as we put in circle. So we get 4 pi. So total angle could be 4 pi. So total angle is 4 pi. So this is again solid angle. What is the difference between normal angle and solid angle? This is plane angle. This is a 2D structure. See, this is only in 2D. But what is the difference between solid angle? This solid angle is in 3D. So what is this? This is a solid angle. So maximum solid angle can be 4 pi. So now let us see what happens now. So how can we make surface area into, how can we convert this surface area into angle? So total surface area is equal to, as we have taken the circumference, 4 pi r square. So if we divide this with r square, so what we get? 4 pi. Similarly, if we take this solid angle, very small solid angle, okay, this is very small solid angle. So what we did here? We did this arc divided by radius. Same thing we do here. So this small area dA. So here this was arc, here it is area divided by r square, because we are dividing here by r square. So in this way we find the solid angle. We find the solid angle, and unit is of solid angle is steradian. So solid angle d omega is equal to this area divided by r square. So these many steradian. So this is for solid angle. One important thing about angle is that suppose you put arc here, so size or length or whatever you say, length of this arc is definitely more than, this is arc 1, let us say 1, this is 2. So length of arc 1 is less than length of arc 2, that we can see. This is less in length, this is more in length, but angle here is at this point is d theta. If you see angle here at this arc, this is also d theta. Angle here is also d theta. Angle here is also d theta. So angle remain constant. Though the size of arc is increasing, the angle will remain constant. Similar thing apply for this 3D structure. So angle here we can see this angle is d omega. Here as well, if we put it like this, definitely the size or the area has increased. The area is increased, but solid angle is still d omega. On this surface as well, the area has much increased, both of these. So area 3 is largest, but solid angle is still d omega. So what remains constant, angle or solid angle? That's why we need to learn about angle and solid angles. Angle is in radian, solid angle is in steradian. So hopefully till now you have understood what is a solid angle, what is an angle. Total solid angle is 4 pi, total angle is 2 pi radian, solid angle is 4 pi steradian. So same thing we can see here, so dA upon r square. So this is total solid angle. Now let us learn about some other basic units. So length is measured in meter. Now let us come to definition of these units. So let us understand one important thing. Initially we learned that what is a unit? Unit is comparison with a standard which is accepted. A standard which is accepted. Suppose if we put this box and mass of this box is, let us say, I say this is some mass unit m, this is some unit m, and this is accepted. Suppose if I go to market, I simply say I want this 2m. So what the merchant do? Merchant will take similar size of 2m and weigh that thing and give it to me. Okay, because m is widely accepted, m is accepted by all. So what happened? Initially there were standard. So in France they have a piece of metal on which they have written 1 kilogram. So that is the standard, 1 kilogram. So in comparison to that standard 1 kilogram, everybody measured their kilogram with that standard kilogram. That's why standard kilogram was set. Similarly in Paris there was a stick. That stick was called 1 meter stick. That stick was called 1 meter stick. Everyone else measured their stick in comparison to their stick. That's why meter became one standard. But problem with these international standards, so international standards were in Paris for kilogram and for meter, similarly for others as well. But problem with these standard is, suppose if these are kept in a museum and there is an earthquake, so these standards will be destroyed. So we need some other kind of standards which cannot be destroyed by earthquake or any other natural calamity. So we need those kind of standards. So these standards were discarded and new standards were found. Even though these standards can be found in Paris still now, but since these are destructible by natural calamities, so SI system units is changed their definition. Initially it was comparison with these standards, that what is 1 kilogram mass? 1 kilogram mass is mass equal to which is kept at Paris. What is 1 meter length? 1 meter length is equal to length which is standard length kept in Paris. So these were the definitions, but since these were not permanent, can be destroyed by earthquake or some natural calamity, so new definitions were invented. So now we are going to see those new definitions.